Hi everyone, and welcome to my book talk. Today we're traveling back in time, to World War II to be exact. This time period lasted from 1939 to 1945, where millions of soldiers and innocent people lost their lives. Now your gut reaction might be that history isn't the coolest thing to read about, but these three books do a wonderful job of not only showcasing the historical aspects, but also bringing these time periods to life through the heart-wrenching stories that you will find in these three books. So, make sure to grab your box of tissues and listen close. Have you ever wondered what death might be thinking, or how hard its job might become during times of war? Well, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak gives us an insight into what this might be like. It is a heftier book, but it does fly by. Told from the perspective of death, it follows the story of Liesl Memminger and her encounters with death. After she steals her very first book next to the grave of her brother, she becomes known as the Book Thief to death. She's fostered in by an older couple named Hans and Rosa, who tried their best to raise Liesl during these difficult times. To make matters even more trying, they'd taken a Jewish man named Max, who's hiding from the Nazi regime. With the help of Hans and Max, Liesl learns how to read, and with that, her desire to steal books from anywhere at any time grows stronger. Can Liesl use the power of words and stories to steal back the power that the Führer has taken? Can humanity be seen as beautiful during its worst? And when will death visit Liesl for the last time? To find out the answer to all these questions, please read The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Fleeing from the dangers of World War II, Joanna feels guilty for having left her family behind. Amelia is running from her past while carrying her future. Florian, he's stolen the heart from the Nazis in a turn for revenge. And Alfred, he's seeking the pride and the glory he thinks he deserves at the hands of the Nazis. All four of these stories meet within the book Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. Sepetys takes an interesting style of writing here where we get to hear first-person narrative from all four of these characters in their own chapters. Each chapter is quite brief, no more than 2 pages, but it allows us as readers to hear from an event from multiple insightful perspectives. She also takes a closer look at an event that has been often not talked about in World War II, that is, refugees fleeing on the Wilhelm Gustloff. She brings it to life through these characters and the ones they meet along their journey. And to find out more about how these 4 seemingly different people meet and are under harsh circumstances, read Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. If none of these stories have made you cry yet, If I Should Die Before I Wake by Han Nolan surely will. This is a gripping, heartbreaking story of 2 very different life paths. Hillary finds herself at the feet of hatred and anti-Semitism. When she joins a neo-Nazi gang in town, she finally feels that she has found her place. A terrible turn of events, though, land her at the nearest hospital, a Jewish hospital. There, while she's struggling for her life, she experiences the life of another girl, Chana, a Jewish girl trying to survive in Poland during World War II. Chana's life is being overtaken by living in the ghetto and by the Nazis, and terrible rumors are spreading about people being shipped off to horrible war camps like Auschwitz. Will Chana be rounded up next time to go? Will Hillary realize the pain of the past through memories not her own? This is truly a book about walking a mile in somebody else's shoes. But will either girl survive? If I Should Die Before I Wake will grab your full attention, make you want more, and leave you haunted with the memories of World War II. This is If I Should Die Before I Wake by Han Nolan. Make sure to check out all 3 of these books. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys, and If I Should Die Before I Wake by Han Nolan. Not only will you learn more about these infamous world events, but you will also be taken back to experience the life of someone else through the wonderful storytelling of these authors. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.